like graphic novels over floppies, or
I do now.
okay?
If there's money to be saved
Yes.
by trade waiting,
Yeah.
yeah. Like the piece that I showed you before,
Sure.
I used to collect Spawn back in the day,
Sure.
and then I really liked Sam and Twitch. Thought they were great. I actually have my girlfriend found for me and grabbed the McFarlane set of the Sam and Twitch figures.
Oh, nice, nice,
They look fantastic. They're on a
nice,
shelf behind me, jammed in with a bunch
nice.
of other stuff. But so I was buying. I was subscribing to Spawn, Sam and Twitch,
Yep.
Dark Ages Spawn that I thought was
Yep. I
awesome.
remember that one. Yep. Yep.
And then the other year when he came out with Gunslinger, I go, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know what else I said that about?
What?
20 years prior? The first issue of the Ninja Turtles when it was on the shelf. That's
Oh,
stupid.
wow, wow, and here we are. Look how many years later, the Ninja Turtles. But
Right?
but the reason why I asked that question is because there's that part of me, because I've worked in advertising and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I think of floppies as a way for a person to stay, like if a team is working on their book and they're staying more relevant in the eyes of the consumers, the buyers.
Yeah.
So that if you get floppies out, if you get them at a reasonable amount of time, like say if you're able to get 2 floppies out a year, 3, then in that year you're able to stay. People can still remember, can see you doing your stuff and putting your stuff out. Whereas if you had a graphic novel, there's these huge gaps in time where at one point, how long? First off, how long does it take you to do a graphic novel?
Yeah.
That's the big question. Does it take you 1 year? Does it take you 2 years? 3 years? Those are huge amount of times of gaps where, like, say if you had an audience, now if you have a huge span of time, now you got everything that you did to build that audience right there, you kind of got to start again. Whereas if you had floppies and you're able to release stuff smaller in between, they already know that you're doing stuff and you stay somewhat relevant. So it's that weird kind of thing where I go, in a marketing kind of standpoint, how does one stay more relevant if you're just releasing one big massive amount of stuff and it's just like boom, especially if it's a one shot, then I go, okay, boom, that's just a one shot, you just put it out there, then that's one thing. But say if you have volumes, now
Well,
it's like first volume, and then how many more years does it take for the next volume
yeah.
to drop?